Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. So you want to start out with a clean, moisturized face. Today I'm using, as a primer, Laura Mercier's Radiance. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it. So I'm going to apply that all over my face. Next, I'm going to use my corrector in Pure Orange by M.A.C, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes and to any dark spots that's on my skin. If you hear me sniffle, sorry guys, bear with me, I have a cold. I highlight a little more in this tutorial than I normally would because I was feeling crazy, so I'm highlighting around my mouth, and after I put my foundation on, which is M.A.C's Match Master in 9.0, I'm going to be going over and highlighting some more. Okay, with my CoverX FX concealer, I'm going to conceal all the parts that of my face that I highlighted. Well, not all of them. So underneath my eye, I'm going to conceal around my mouth. And this just adds another layer of concealer to allow the color, the highlighted area to pop forward and the contour area to recede. I added more of a triangle area around my eye, so I'm bringing it down lower than I normally would. I'm adding it to the bridge of my nose and to the middle of my forehead. Using my beauty blender, I'm going to blend all of that out. So this is what I suggest for the ladies who are darker than me, just to highlight the areas that you want to pop forward, so underneath the eye and on the jawline or right above the jawline, so that you can, and so that you don't have to add any contour, you just allow the highlight to contour your face. And as you can see, as I'm blending it out, you can see how where I haven't put any highlighter, it's a little darker, and so that already recedes. So if you blend it out really well, I think it'll work. So next I have, I'm going to add a little contour with my Sonia Kashuk angled brush, and the color is called Deep Brown that I'm that I'm contouring. It's in my temples and my jaw, or my cheek area, sorry. I'm also experimenting with contouring my nose. I don't actually feel like it does anything, but I just did it because I wanted to see how it would look. And I'm also not doing it not doing it correctly. You're supposed to bring it down in the middle of your nose, and I can show you that later. So with my M.A.C blending brush, I'm blending out the contour. Next, I'm going to set my highlight with Topaz by Ben Nye. Now, I'm a little concerned because I feel like I'm looking a little yellow, a little sallow from this concealer and powder duo, but I'm just going to roll with it. In real life, it doesn't look as yellow, but still, I think I'm going to try to find something that works better than that. So here is the Fix Plus, and I'm just going to set this a little bit more with some Fix Plus, adding some moisture. And then I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm going to outline my eyebrows with NW50 by M.A.C. It's a concealer. And then I'm just going to color in my eyebrows with my Color Powderist by Revlon, and the color is Deep Brown. Using a foundation powder from Bare Minerals, I'm going to set my contour. I neglected to show it, but I'm using Urban Decay's Shadow Primer on my eyelid, and I'm going to allow that to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my blush, which is Love Thing by M.A.C. And when that is done drying and I'm done putting blush on, I'm going to go back in with my NYX Shadow Primer, and that is in the color White. And you guys know how I love me some blush. So I let the two primers dry and set before I add the other one, because I feel like it makes it all goopy, and I don't want it to be like that. So I want each layer to dry and be cool and allow the other layer to show and pop. This is the Pigment Bronze from the Nocturnal, a Holiday Nocturnal collection by MAC, and the packet is called, or the set is called Black and Gold. I apply this to my inner eye area, inner tear duct area, all the way, almost like 3/4 of my eyelid. I just keep layering it on until I get the desired consistency and the desired look. Sorry, I neglected to show this earlier, but spraying Fix Plus onto the brush is how I get the pigment onto my eye. So next, this pigment is deep blue green, and this is from the other Holiday Nocturnal packet that I have, Nocturnal set that I have. Green and teal is the name of the set. So I'm just going to add that to my outer V and just pack it on as much as my heart's desire. So yeah, this color is like a blue-green, exactly what it sounds like. And then later on, I'm going to add some black glitter on top of it. And the black glitter is from the Black and Gold Nocturnal holiday set from MAC as well. So the sets come with 3 pigments and 2 glitters, and I'm experimenting with the glitters. So right now I'm just blending it out. The blending part takes the longest, but I'm blending it out so that it's not just like bronze, blue-green. It's so that it fades effortlessly and it looks nice. So now I'm going back in with just a little bit more teal green because I feel like I blended a lot away. And now I'm adding on my glitter just at the edge, at the darkest point of the green teal. I'm adding a little bit of black glitter. Well, not a little bit of glitter, but more like a medium amount of glitter. So as I look at myself in the mirror, I decided that I don't look Hunger Games enough. So I'm going to add a line of the white shadow base from NYX to the bottom of my eye so that I can add another pigment color to the bottom. The pigment color that I'm adding right now is called Copper, and that's from the Black and Gold set as well. So right now on my face I have bronze, I have teal green, I have a blue teal, I have black glitter, and now I'm adding copper to the bottom. I'm feeling very Girl on Fire, Jennifer Lawrence, Katniss, Hunger Games right now. It's a little crazy, right? Yeah. Who cares? It's happening. Using Trooper by Kat Von D eyeliner, I'm going to line my eyes. Actually, I decided that I don't like this liner. It just doesn't go on the way I need it to go. I'm going to definitely still use it, but I don't recommend purchasing it. I still recommend Stila waterproof liquid liner. It's better. It goes on so much more pigmented right away. I have to add several layers of this Kat Von D in order to get the color that I want, or to be the pigment as dark as I want. And obviously black eyeliner on the bottom lash lines on both eyes. Okay, looking good. Moving on to mascara. 2 kinds of mascara. We have Benefit They're Real, and then we've got Stila waterproof mascara only on the bottom lashes because I'm going to be putting false eyelashes on. Then next, adding my highlighter. It's Woodwinked by MAC. I'm going to add it underneath my brow and to meet the eyeshadow that I've put on already, and then we're going to blend it out. Then some super crazy eyelashes that I got from the dollar store in West Covina. These are the biggest eyelashes I've ever worn. So with these, I'm just going to bend them out. I'm going to wrap it around my finger so that the band gets loose because it's a little rough, a little hard at first. And I probably should have cut them, but I didn't want to. They were just a little too long. I go on ahead and put my duo on them and let the glue get tacky, and then I just apply it on my eyes, close to my lash line as possible, as I could possibly get it. Oh, and I bend it around my finger so that it forms to my eye better. Oh my god, this look is crazy! It's like a character, it's like an anime character. Well, not really, but you know, it's crazy. Okay, using my Dollar Make Me Holla Store bronzer, I put that all over my cheek, my chin, my forehead. I love it. Alrighty, and then adding more blush. I'm using Stubborn by MAC because obviously I didn't have enough blush on to begin with. Moving on to my lips, I start with Urban Decay's Super Saturated High Gloss Lip Color. And that is not quite giving me the look that I want, so I'm moving on to MAC's lip liner in the color Brick. MAC lip liner in the color Brick. And that's giving me a little bit more color that I want on my lip. Then I add MAC Red by MAC. And that's basically it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope it inspires you. And please subscribe and share with your friends. Bye!